Hello, hello, welcome back. Thanks for joining. Hello, fire signs. We are doing some February energy for you. So, fire signs for February 2022. Thank you, all new subscribers. I am so appreciative of your support. It's so amazing. So, thank you so much. For those of you that are new, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share if this resonates with you. Just remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to switch up the energies. Don't force a reading to resonate. You'll know if it's your message, and I hope if this video called to you and found you that there is something in here for you. All right, so fire signs, February 2022. While I was meditating and in the pre-shuffle, I was seeing Five of Swords, and then the Five of Swords popped out in the pre-shuffle and the Hierophant. So lots of fives. So there could be a lot of change in February for some, or feeling conflicted. Possibly something about, I don't know, I'm getting challenging your belief system, challenging your beliefs, challenging your belief system. That could be just for some of you. And we'll see. But that's just a message that I felt needed to come out. All right, here we go. Okay. I will lay out the cards and then I will go through it. There's a 5. There's that Five of Swords. All right. Let me just take a second to feel into this. Got my tea. It's nighttime. Okay, so past energy that I said, Five of Swords, here we are. So there is the confirmation. This card wanted to come out. And I feel like in the past energy, I'm getting that, I don't know, this conflict. There was either a break from something, you took a break from something, and that revealed a truth. I don't know, maybe some of you maybe literally took almost like a vacation by yourself. This is just for someone maybe very specific, just a couple of you, but maybe you went away by yourself and you realized something. You know, we have the Emperor energy showing up in the present energy, and it could be an energy that's underlying the reading here, present, but I mean, we got Aries energy, we have it feels like you want to take control of the situation to move forward. That feels like the general situation. There was a conflict, you were feeling conflicted, possibly took a little break, took some time to yourself, recognized a truth of which you needed to take action. And I think you did, because the underlying energy of February is the Tower. Now, let us not worry about this, because your future energy is the Chariot. Okay, so you do move forward in a balanced way. In a balanced way. That's coming out of February. And it's a card of success. Right now, so in February, and I feel like this is I mean, this definitely spans about 3 weeks. So this spans, I believe, the majority of February. This is the process that's happening. So I feel like for some, I feel like I want to get this like negotiating, like you're trying to work something out. I see you trying to show up working something out. Working something out with yourself, or almost, I mean, for some of you, you could be walking away from something, but you're trying to do it civilly. You're trying to, I don't know, you're trying to talk it out, maybe come to an agreement on something. You might have taken this time and realized there are certain things you need back in your life. You need control of back in your life. There were certain things you're just not willing to compromise because you are unwilling to compromise your fulfillment. And I feel like there might be something that some of you want. I mean, for some of you who are in a couple or in a relationship and trying to work through things, this could feel like that you're speaking some sort of truth. You're trying to speak some sort of truth about what you need or your needs to make you happy, or to make you feel fulfilled, or to, we all have needs in relationships. We do. And they're valid. Even if your partner, even if your belief systems is saying that, I shouldn't want this, I shouldn't need this, or why do I need this? That's invalidating your experience. We all have needs, and they're valid. But I think having this conversation, or basically deciding to possibly have this conversation or look to discuss something in terms of what you need for your fulfillment. I'm getting Two of Wands. Like, I'm getting you have this vision. You have this vision of something you're thinking about. Like, there's this, in this Five of Swords card, there's this, I keep seeing this sail in the distance. And then here in this Nine of Cups, the situation to really go towards what you want, I see these two sailboats again. And it's reminding me of almost the Four of Wands, but the Two of Wands, both of them. It's like I feel like you're being drawn to a path, or you're being drawn into alignment, it feels like. It might just feel, I don't know, a little bit like, is this it? Like, if I stay here, is this it? And this does not have to be in a relationship with a person. This could be in a relationship with your job. It could be your environment. It could be your situation. It could be anything. But you're coming to realize something. And I feel like you're asking yourself, like, is this it? And I'm imagining, I'm dreaming, I'm envisioning this progression in my life, where I'm almost picturing myself in the future, like way in the future, and looking back, and is that where I want to be? Like, where do I envision myself in the future? And is where I'm at now going to get me there? And I think this brings up a lot of conflict, internal conflict, possibly external conflict. There's competing needs, competing priorities, competing thoughts. There's like that feeling of, it's almost like, because typically like anxiety is worrying about the future. It's more future oriented, but you're worrying about how you're going to feel about the past and the future. Like, will I regret not doing this? Or will I regret leaving? It's an uncomfortable energy when you have such conflicting beliefs or thoughts or feelings or needs. You can have needs that conflict. You can have visions that conflict. There can be two parts of you that literally are both valid and are just in massive disagreement inside you. And that causes a lot of distress. And it's almost like you're being asked, what is this inner conflict, or this conflict that's keeping you stuck, or whatever it is that you're keeping yourself from? It's kind of asking you, what is this block? What is the block to that vision. And it's almost like the question is the vision, are you thinking too much about a vision of what something pictures? And okay, let me back up. This is a hard message to get out, but I want to get it out. I feel like you're being asked, when you envision the future, or when you're almost escaping to somewhere else and feeling like you should be somewhere else, I think the question is it that picture that you're seeing in your mind that you're looking for, or is it a feeling inside that you're trying to capture? And the question is it not possible to capture that feeling where you are? Like, are you externalizing this too much to your environment and putting too much on the situation or the other person or the other entity? And is it really about finding that feeling within yourself, within your environment? Do you need to leave? Do you need to go forward and actually move physically away from something, out of something, into something else to feel this fulfillment? Or is there something to look inside you? And I think in the near future, you're thinking about this, or you're still conflicted. You know, like, it's draining to keep going back and forth. And again, there's like 4 cups, 3 cups. You can see the love in both places. You can envision yourself in both places. But the one that you don't experience right now, obviously, you're probably seeing more of the positives. You're escaping, you're building this image possibly into the future. You're envisioning this beautiful picture, which I'm sure it is, and it could be a dream you're trying to chase. Do not get me wrong, and do not make it sound like I'm not saying to you to go for something that you feel called to. Absolutely. But the message I'm getting for some, because I do feel like some feels a lot of love where they are. This is not like an obvious thing. I do feel like the first word that had come to mind was negotiating. I feel like you might be negotiating with yourself even right now. You're negotiating with yourself. Can you make this work? What is really missing? That picture I'm envisioning in the future, is it just the stuff I'm missing? Because maybe you're not necessarily building the bigger picture of what the reality looks like, the good and some of the day-to-day stuff. I'm not calling it bad. It's just the highs, or it's kind of that 5th house energy. It's that Leo energy, you know? I'm getting that a lot today. It's that Leo energy that's coming through, that feeling. And this tower, the tower is not necessarily crumbling down here. It's on fire. It's on fire because there's something that needs to be released under the surface. There's something that's under there. There's something that needs to come out and be seen. And I don't think it's pain. I actually think it's you. Like, you need to be seen. You need to be seen in more than a day-to-day way. You know, what's fading away right now is this Nine of Pentacles. It's moving slow. It's moving day by day. It's practical. It's sturdy. It's stable. It's practical, but I think you need more. You don't want to be Nine of Pentacles right now. You're used to that. You kind of want this tower. It's really, for me, like, just because this fire's at the top of it, I feel like this is more you thinking about things in February. I actually don't see a ton of actual movement. I see this maybe being more of an internal process that may not even be externalized yet to anybody else in the situation. I feel like this is really what's going on inside. And I think you're wanting to move from this slower energy to this much faster, stronger, energy. So you're thinking about it. You're weighing the pros and cons of it. You're thinking about what you'd be giving up, or you know, again, from what I said in the beginning of the message, like your beliefs may be coming into question, your values. And it's what do you value? What do you want out of your life? Where do you see yourself? What is that vision? And I think you're showing up ready to go where it is you feel drawn to go. To the 9 of Cups. You're showing up as this 8 of Cups, ready to take advantage of this situation, ready to step into what it is that fulfills you, that fulfills your purpose. And right now, you're showing up as the Hangman. So you're really contemplating this. And again, this is where I feel like the energy, this is a lot of contemplation in February. There also could be a Pisces in your life. That's just for some. But you're reflecting on something. You're reflecting, again, in these moments of alone time, I think you're reflecting on yourself, this Aries energy, first house. Like you're reflecting on you. Who are you? Who do you want to be? I feel like for some of you, you want to help people. You want to feel needed. You want to feel like you're making a difference. But for some reason where you are, it's just like you're not being seen. I mean, I see this card right now and I see him trying to offer help to someone and he's looking somewhere else. So for some of you, I guess I'm feeling like, do you feel like for some of you, you may feel like you're either not being seen right now or appreciated, or you're afraid that wherever you go, you won't feel that same appreciation that you do where you're at. Because this Knight of Pentacles, he may be slow, but he's stable, he's practical, he's built something that is of value to you. This does not mean that whatever this is that you're thinking about, your current situation isn't important to you, isn't meaningful to you, that you didn't put a lot of yourself into it, because you did. But we go through cycles in life. We go through different phases of different passionate phases. You know, we go through so many cycles where it starts with an Ace of Wand, with that spark, and you feel like, oh my gosh, this is where I should be right now. This is where I need to be. I'm right where I'm supposed to be, and you were. And in this situation, though, this cycle might be coming to a close. I don't think you're ready yet. I don't know, I feel like I keep getting like you feel exposed, or you're afraid to maybe come out about who you are or what you want. And if that's for some of you, I feel that you should be proud of who you are. You be proud of who you are. There is no reason to feel like you can't be. So forever who needed to hear that, don't be afraid. What should we do? Should we clarify? Let's definitely clarify this tower. Let's clarify this tower. What is this tower? Well, we get the Hangman. So again, it's happening right now. So this thought process, but this is just what we thought. I'm very glad I said that, because it's exactly the case. I think you're thinking about it. Clarification, you're thinking about it right there. So right now, this is starting. So this could be 3 weeks from now. You're really contemplating this. Another card flipped over. Yes. You're thinking hard and fast about this. This came in quick. This came in quick. Something happened possibly that put you in this headspace. Again, it has to do with this conflict, but I feel like there was this healing that occurred, because I see the 4 swords and the Ace of Swords. So there could have been a conflicting situation, a conflict, also a break, but some sort of healing that revealed some truth about you. And you're stepping into your power here. And this is where some of this information comes in. These very big thoughts that came in fast, like this urge to move. It's almost like this urge to move. You're standing still, but you're having this urge to move. And that makes sense. Like we have Mars in Capricorn right now. Six of Swords, urge to move. Yes. You have this urge to move forward from something here. And again, move towards something. So this is confirmation. Let's look at the Nine of Cups. Let's look at this Nine of Cups. What is it? What is this fulfillment for you? What is this Nine of Cups for you? The Wheel of Fortune. Well, there was nothing stopping this thought from coming in. Whatever this truth was, this healing, this was part of the plan. This situation was part of the plan. There's a major lesson in this cycle that is part of your path. The Wheel and the Nine of Cups. That's destiny energy. Give me another card on this Nine of Cups. One more shuffle. The Ace of Pentacles. Yes, that's exactly. There is a reason, there is a purpose, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, there is something about this. Okay, so there's actually something even about this situation of conflict, the thoughts that you're having right now due to this conflicted feeling. This is part of it. There is something in here. This also could be an earth sign. So this could be an earth sign in your life for some of you that you're learning this lesson from, or that's part of the situation. They could have been moving very slow. They could be moving very slow. So for some of you, they could be moving very slow. And that's kind of bringing up this conflict because you're looking for things to move forward quicker. And for some of you, now I'm getting a different story now too. So this is another story that's come out now that we're clarifying. So for some of you watching this, you do have this thought of kind of like, I've been in this situation long enough. I have needs. I need to move forward. And you are contemplating, and you may very well have this conversation in February about kind of saying what you're looking for and what you need. And there is the potential for conflict, but there's also this energy that if you do say what you want, it moves things forward. I mean, this almost, it feels like it's taking to the next step. It feels like taking it it feels like you stepping into your power and asking for what you want moves things forward, whether it be clears the way for you to get an answer to move on. But I also am seeing with the Ace of Pentacles. Oops. Well, we do get the World card though. So for some, I mean, it's 2 cycles being closed. Either way, you're completing a cycle. It could even be that you're just setting boundaries, standing up for yourself, speaking your truth, speaking about what you do want. Yep, standing in your power, the Empress. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. You've grown during this time. You're also looking for growth. For some of you, I mean, for a few, there could be maybe a conflict or a truth about like a family, like your future beliefs of what you're looking for in a relationship and what your needs are. It's for some. And maybe that wasn't moving fast enough or there wasn't clarity on that. One more shuffle. What about this Knight of Pentacles? Two of Wands. There's the Two of Wands again that we talked about. Two of Cups. Yes. Yeah, I really think they're... well, you have the Emperor and the Empress. Yeah, for some of you, this is feeling like it's moving too slow, or it's moving too slow. It's moving too slow. Who is this person? Okay, let me look at this Emperor, because this could be, I mean, this is the fire sign reading, but take it as it resonates, because we do have the Emperor and Empress, and it seems like the feminine energy here is actually, so the feminine energy is ready to move forward. They see this union in the future, and it looks like this divine masculine over here, so the masculine energy, he's coming out of this conflicted energy. He's moving into the Chariot. So this path could open. Can you clarify the Emperor, please? Okay, the Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, the Four of Swords. Okay, well, there's the healing. So, okay. So from this healing, this masculine energy is wanting to manifest moving forward, but he's looking back at something. He's not seeing this Ace of Pentacles. He's looking back. He's still stuck in the past a bit. He's still stuck in the past about something he invested in, or that, I don't know if, again, for some of you, this person was tied to another person, but he's definitely trying to heal this. But I think that, again, you're coming into the situation saying, can we move? Here's the Ace of Pentacles. Like, look at this Ace of Pentacles. Look at it. You're not seeing it, and you're showing it to them if you're the feminine energy here. This could be someone from your past coming back in about 3 weeks. I mean, that is for this storyline where we clarified and we got more into this, you know, masculine, feminine energy here. But yeah, there could be somebody from your past coming back and giving you an offer to move forward for some. Let's clarify this Ten of Wands. This outcome, potential outcome. One more shuffle. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Swords. Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's still a little bit of confusion. But I think, I mean, you're showing up here really still standing in your power. It's sort of like, when you're showing up as a Knight of Pentacles, really independent, really in your power. And this confusion comes in. I mean, I feel like, again, it's almost like this conflict between feeling burdened or feeling vulnerable versus feeling independent. If this is a past person, or if this still is just you in that conflicted energy, it feels like you're coming out of the confusion and step into your confidence. You're coming off very grounded by the end of the month. There's a lot of different storylines going on here. I'm not gonna lie. But ultimately, let's get some advice. But ultimately, there is this urge to step into your power, to go towards that fulfillment, whatever that is. And for some of you, it is this union, it is this love, or moving towards a path that would bring you this Two of Cups. And you're evaluating whether or not the situation you're in is going to do that for you. Overall, though, it looks like you're coming out of confusion by the end of the month. You're closing this cycle. Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to need to clarify that because that came out again. That is the third Knight of Pentacles that came out. But in this deck, I love it. It's kind of asking you, are you ready to go? Is this the pentacle you want? Are you coming? It's like, are you coming? Are you coming along? Let's go. Giddy up. Four of Cups, giddy up. It's time to go. Wake up. Wake up. It's time to go. That's your advice here. Wake up. It's time to go. And the Hierophant sound from what I saw earlier. It's time to go towards what you value. And it's time to go achieve that commitment. So for some of you, if this was about a commitment, that's what you want. That's your need. If you need a certain type of commitment, that is valid. And it's that you stepping in your power and saying, this is what I want, and this is what I value in a relationship, and this is what I'm looking for. For others, it is that, again, your beliefs are being, you're questioning your own beliefs, but not in a way where it's like, am I the same person that I was? Or really going deeper below the surface and really understanding what is it that you value, and what is it that you value, and which parts of you value these things, right? There's different parts of us, and they could value different things, but why are they valuing them? What do they bring? What do they do for you? Even the patterns and things that cause us some distress, they're usually doing something for us. Even the uncomfortable energies, what are they doing for us? I also think for some, I'm still getting that energy with this card, this Hierophant card, is you want to help people too. You want to be seen and heard and understood. All right, we'll pull an oracle message, but we'll use the Shamanic Healing deck. I really love this deck. It's a really nice oracle deck. There's a lot going on in this reading, fire signs. Whew. Lots of storylines. I really hope this resonated. For some of you, there was a lot of messages coming in. Let's see if we can get one more message here for our fire signs for February. One more message. All right. Past, present, and future. We were talking about cycles and beliefs, and the fact is we change. We can look back at the past and see our life experiences, who we were, why we loved the things we loved, why we did the things we did, and they felt right to us in that present. And now we're in this present. And when we're in the future, we'll look back, and I think you'll see that you'll come to understand that you don't question. You won't question. If you constantly just try to be in the present more and more and just be true to yourself and validate who you are right now and work on doing that, there's no way that you ever look back and question yourself. It's about trusting yourself. And this healing, this Five of Swords, I didn't want to leave us alone tonight. This Five of Swords, this healing, it brings that truth. That trust. You trust yourself that you know best. You know what's on your path. You know what path to be on. There's nothing to question yourself on. Just be present. Okay. Well, I hope this message resonated with you all. If it did, please feel free to like it or subscribe. That would be so appreciated by me. I appreciate your support, and I hope to see you guys soon.